dead even.
Unbelievable combination.
Wow.
Beautifully done.
What a great spot.
Hello and welcome to the 2025-26 APTA Men's and Women's National Championships. We're live from the Canoe Brook Country Club in Summit, New Jersey, bringing you the 2026 APTA National Championships with live streaming brought to you by the APTA membership and our tour presenting sponsor, Corient. Tournament support has also been provided by the following: Land Rover Parsippany, where excellence comes standard; Sea Louse, helping clients achieve their investment objectives since 1984; the New Jersey Men's League, the New Jersey Women's Platform Tennis League, P-PAC Private, Pure Hockey, Skinletics, UBS, Xenon, M4, Viking, Huengo Social, Center Court, Spyro, Harrison and Nelson, Courtside Rehab and Training, Equals 5, Grant Homes, Cisco, Susan Penny Parcels at Sotheby's, Jackson Lewis, Richard Wright from 1 Point BFG Wealth Partners, One Digital, Unity Jets, Wealth Enhancement. I'm Steve Sullivan here with Guy Moore for this men's quarterfinal match between our number 2 seeds, Guillermo Nunez and Mark Powers, versus number 7 seeds, Russell Benkaim, Gabe Friedrich. Guy, welcome to the stream.
Thanks, Steve. Great call on a match earlier with you, that women's quarter. Fun to watch with our number 1 seed, Lopez and Page. Here we are, man. Nationals, men's quarters. You ready?
I'm ready.
So good. Here at Canoe Brook Country Club in Summit, New Jersey, this committee just putting on a show of how to run a national tournament. In fact, I don't think I've been to one in the last few years it isn't a show. I mean, it just keeps getting better and better. But weather here today, everybody, low 40s, no wind, no sun, perfect paddle weather. You got your number 2 seed, Guillermo Nunez and Mark Powers, playing against Benkaim and Friedrich. I saw Powers in the parking lot last night when I was leaving Steve. They were down 4-3, 3-love in the third, then down 4-3, 40-love. I said, you pulled that out? He goes, I'm getting way too old for this.
How about that scene, though? I was upstairs at where the pro shop was, looking down on the court, and I think they call that the New Jersey paddle scene, when the fans stand on the screen, almost holding the screen.
Right.
It was quite a vibe up and down at Canoe Brook last night. So, yeah, great scene. They pulled one out, right? This is sometimes.
They did, but, you know, that's the character of Nunez and Powers. They don't go away. They don't lack confidence. You know, Benkaim and Friedrich, you know, Russ Benkaim had a really good thing going with Burris in the beginning of the season. Had a big-time injury. He was out for I don't know, 3 months, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was teaching lessons in a
boot.
propped-up boot, you know, standing up on a court. So, yeah, big-time injury. And here we go, Guillermo Nunez serving.
Yep. Yeah, let's introduce our players. The lefty, Guillermo Nunez, in the white top. To the bottom right of our screen, Mark Powers just hit that overhead in the blue top hoodie. And you're going to see a lot of that from Powers today. Boomtown. You know, this is we said it before, but again, perfect temperature for the ball to compress and spin and cutters. And you got Russell Benkaim to the top right of the screen, making his way in a little transition, and his partner, Gabe Friedrich. Was that behind the back?
That was a little bit behind the back. So, yeah, what a natural, slow, patient sort of switch. Guillermo Nunez, he's not in a rush to go anywhere.
Never.
And, you know, sometimes you'd see somebody trying to move
anywhere
forward.
In his life.
Yeah, he just waited for it, and, of course, he's going to take it off the deck. Yeah, he's going to take it off the deck. He's going to move forward when he wants to move forward. So, yeah, I'm really excited not only to see, you know, Benkaim back from his injury, but to see how this sort of team plays. They have played together before, but, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Russell Benkaim is one of those players. I'd say this is his 3rd year on the season where he's sort of been part of the national scene and been one of those players sort of pushing through to the latter parts of a draw. And he's got all these, you know, racket skills. He does have the spins. He and Nunez share this sort of cross-court, low slider cutter into the corner. So, yeah, the challenge with him is, will he play within himself and pull the trigger at the right times?
Nunez?
Right? No, I'm thinking about Benkaim, right?
Benkaim? Yeah. Benkaim, and by the way, Benkaim's got, you're going to see it today. He's got one of the best cutters hands down in the game. I mean, it will bounce back and hit him in the chest. It's so good. But, you know, Friedrich, too, I mean, he hits the ball. When he hits the ball, I mean, it's a ton. I mean, he just smacks it. He gets all of it. And, I mean, you can hear the sound. I look for this to be, when I say a quick match, Nunez and Powers like to play fast. Powers, big, huge forehand. Nunez probably the best hands in the game right now. A lot of range as a lefty in the middle with his forehand, and by far the best lob volley from the middle of nowhere that I've seen.
Yeah.
And I'll explain more when we see it from him. But when he's moving back and falling back to the baseline or caught in transition, he can hit lob volleys as well as anyone I've ever seen. And the thing about Nunez too, Steve, and I think you kind of mentioned it a little bit, is he has a very specific pattern on his lefty forehands. He'll go 2 or 3 to Friedrich, and when he gets a short one, he's going to bring it over to Benkaim as a slider. He lets it drop, and the ball clips the snowboard a lot of times.
Yeah, this team, Friedrich and Benkaim, they haven't played a ton together, but interesting. This is, before this.
There it is.
Yeah.
And there it is.
It's just unreturnable.
You see it hit the snowboard.
Yeah, unreturnable.
I mean,
Let's take another look at it.
That's the one I'm talking about. This is the one.
It's that shot the last year, so it's sort of that new shot that's come in that those who can hit it, it's just a magical, beautiful, killing shot.
Oh.
So, yeah, these two played Montclair earlier in the season, got to the semis, played a 6-4 in the third against Regalado and Salazar. Before that was last season at the Ridgewood Classic, got to the finals, and had a tough loss to Grigorovich and Jose Salazar. So, yeah, these two and Benkaim and Friedrich have played together. Not a ton, but they have some experience.
Let's talk about, Steve, when we have time, some of our other men's quarters, because it is a show today, isn't it?
Yeah, this is, we talked a little bit at this. We are at Canoe Brook. This is the home of Drew Broderick, the newest inductee into the Hall of Fame. I just saw him over watching the Elliot Lalich match, and somebody said, a lot of paddle yesterday. He said, no, they're 9.5. So 3 matches, 3 setters, each one about 3 hours long. The guy's a machine, right? So he's gotten himself to where he wants to be. There's going to be a great amount of crowd support for Broderick today for sure. Yeah,
and I'm staying with Drew this weekend, so I called his last match. It went 3.5 hours, so. And then I spent another 2 hours with him talking about it when we got home. But
tall task today, right?
Yeah, go over our other quarters.
Yeah,
Stevie.
so that team of Broderick and Christian are going to face Regalado and Salazar at the top of the draw. That's the #1 seed. Some people feel like it's their year, right? Team Regalazar. And then actually a really interesting match below that. Ethan Leon, Matt Moyo are 11 seeds. Grigorovich and Stojic, that sort of 4th seed, and the team that sort of keeps getting to the end of a draw but can't break through against the top team. So I think Leon and Moyo, one of the newer teams to compete this year, is going to be interesting. And then we go down to the bottom half, McNerney, Morgan, Hanson, Taylor, and then we have this match as a 4. So, a lot of big quarterfinal matchups, and we're going to finish today with the men's semis at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean, and I do like the format of this Nationals. It's a 3-2-1, meaning, everyone played 3 matches yesterday, assuming you advance in the draw, and then the quarters and semis today, and then finals tomorrow. I think it's a cool format. The cool thing, too, is I was talking to, Amin, and just talking about different formats and cool things like that. And you know what? Do whatever we want and try it out and see what we like. And but I think last year we tried something a little different. I think it's fun to do. Yeah,
I like changing it up. We talked about the scoring, right? Best 2 out of 3 sets. The men's side's no ad server's choice, which I think has been a great addition to the game. It has taken the 5-hour match off the table. I think for all teams, I think appreciate the pressure, the speed of the matches. Maybe there's one team that's looking back and thinking that 5-hour match worked in their favor. That could be McNerney and Morgan.
Could be.
I'm not going to make any sort of direct claims,
I think everybody anywhere knows what you're talking about.
But try different formats. The scene last year, for that 5-hour final at Philly Cricket was, that was a tough day. And you don't want to see injuries. You don't want to see these players sort of falling at the end of terms because of physicality or athleticism or injury, right? So I like the innovation. I like the 3-2-1 format this year.
Yeah. Well, I was kidding with Drew last night. I'm like, well, they changed it for you since you played three-set matches yesterday. I mean,
40 love.
I'm 10 hours on the court.
Yeah, these two, getting to this match in the quarterfinals, so Friedrich and Benkaim took out Coutinho and Vauclair. Also a really tough match, going set back and forth and then 6-4 in the third.
Yeah, that's that Powers forehand.
Yeah.
40-15.
And we talked about Murphy, Tom Murphy, Ricky Schneider, you know, getting really close. They're up, I think, 3-love in that third set, falling 6-4.
3-love,
Yeah.
4-3, 40-love.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're starting to see some of Benkaim's. I mean,
you can hear it, right? You can hear it off the
well,
paddle.
it's I mean, you could. What you hear too is how that's a tough ball, that roller right there too. Just how little of the ball he's getting. You could just hear the edge. Great call by Benkaim.
Again, Benkaim, Friedrich tied at 1 in the first.
And I tell you what, too, Stevie, you know, just from the beginning of this match, both of these teams like this pace. It's going to come down to shot making to a degree.
And hey, for the crowd, for the commentators, I think we want to see the teams playing, right? Sometimes that slower pace, 100, 110, 150 shots in a point, nobody rushing to go anywhere, sometimes can feel a little bit slow. So yeah, both of these teams are going to play. I think they're looking for offense. They're going to look for big shots. I think both Benkaim and Nunez are the type that look for the highlight reel, just stayed on the line. Yeah, sneaky little ball there by Guillermo Nunez.
Well, I mean, it's been a while, but you and I did just call that women's quarters, and they did have a 4.5-minute long point.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a long time for 1 point, Steve.
Yeah, we had a men's point last night go, I think Lauren Mandel and I called a 9-minute point.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Wow.
We kept pulling up that sort of point length ticker.
I love that ticker. And you know, what you'll see from Powers, too, is he keeps swinging. Even though he might miss a couple, he'll find his range. He has just so much confidence. Powers is a great example of someone who just uses so much of his legs on his serve.
Yeah,
Here's
big
Nunez.
tennis background from Yale.
Yep. And, you know, Powers and Nunez do a really good job at the net sharing the overhead responsibility. They kind of go with the flow, whoever's doing the damage. Wow.
30 all.
That was still
Just
an
missed.
unbelievable move by Benkaim.
Yeah, just missed. And he, boy, his legs look strong. He looks quick.
Yeah, no, he's
back.
No inhibition. Got to be careful with the transition and back and forth with Nunez and Powers. I mean, they're just some of the best at it, especially Nunez. He likes to engage in that, but I tell you what, Benkaim, as fast as he is, I mean, quick to the net. You know, we'll see how this match plays out, but you just don't want to get caught in that and let Nunez be Nunez. It's
Nice
a good
move
move
there.
by
40,
Friedrich.
40.
And you know what I like so far with Benkaim and Friedrich here is when they are engaging in that kind of cat and mouse game with Nunez, they're going right at him. They're not trying to keep it away from him because that's where he's best. Look at that spin on that ball. You see the movement there?
Yeah, just a huge shoulder turn on the setup.
Look at his setup here. Look at that. I mean, that is a lot of pressure. Great cover by Friedrich.
Game, Benkaim, Friedrich, they lead 2-1 in the first set.
Today's event is proudly sponsored by Land Rover Parsippany. Experience exceptional service and luxury performance. Visit LandRoverParsippany.com.
Great shot there, Canoe Brook Country Club. The one of the VIP little stadium setups. You see the food trucks in the background. It was pretty electric here last night, wasn't it, Guy?
So good. Well, it is today.
Yeah.
I mean, for all those watching, I mean, there's
Yeah, look at that, the stands there.
Yeah, hundreds of people here. The temperatures are doable where people could actually sit outside. And, yeah, the setup here is amazing. It's kind of, you know, Canoe Brook comes off 24, and it's just the back part of the club, and it's just very, very intimate. That's a nice word by me, isn't it, Stevie?
It is.
Do you feel
Felt
intimate
special.
hanging with
Felt
me?
cozy. There's the crowd.
You feel cozy with me, Stevie?
Our producer here, Gil from
Yeah.
Joho Media, bringing us a nice little look at the crowd here. Mark Ennis behind some of the camera work and technology. It just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it?
Ennis, do you feel cozy hanging out with Stevie and I over here? Yeah, cozy, intimate.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
part of the investments, the APTA, trying to make the fan experience, the spectator experience, and yeah, it's a lot of technology, a lot of people behind it. Yeah, look at that spot.
Yeah, that they, as well as Benkaim and Friedrich are playing, they've got to eliminate that shot. That's the hammer from the Nunez power side of the court.
Oh, are you kidding? Did he play that touching the side screen? I mean,
He did.
but
He
hey, play it.
gave
If you're
himself-
not sure, play it.
I actually think it was going to be good. He just gave himself some space to hit the roller. That's that forehand from Friedrich. He's just on it. And everyone watching as we go through this match, we'll give you guys, there it is. That's just so good. Constant updates on our other quarters. You can always go to courtdirector.com, and good lead by Benkaim.
Yeah, we have a quick 3-0 lead. Leon and Moyo up against Grigorovich and Stojic. So
Yeah.
McNerney Morgan also up to a quick 3-love lead, and Regalado Salazar just taking the court against
Yep.
Broderick and Christian.
Yeah, we could hear the crowd out there, you know, when Drew Broderick and Tomas Christian introduced. Hometown crowd today should be.
Ball 15.
Good shot there, Mark Powers.
Yeah, all the way against
Yeah,
that
like
side
that
screen.
setup.
Yeah. Wow.
15 all.
I think you wanted to yell help there, right?
He
See
did.
if Nunez could pop that back over for him.
He did. I tell you what, Stevie, I love the flow of Friedrich and Benkaim right now. Just playing with a ton of confidence.
Yeah, they look comfortable.
No, they just look comfortable with their style. It's just, I mean, we know it's not, but it's almost like just another match. Like, you know, I think a lot of the reason I feel that way too is just the speed of it. You know, I mean, like we said it, you know, both these teams like to play quicker. I'm not so certain we're going to see a 4.5 minute or 9 minute point in this match.
30 all.
You want the over or under on that?
Yeah, I'm taking the under.
You are?
Yeah, where are you putting it, 4 or 9?
No, I'm just saying. Yeah.
I want the under. I think both teams want to play. They want to play.
I want the under, period. And that's the other thing about
30,
Powers is
40.
he's got both sides. And we can't forget.
Look at the placement of it.
Yeah, I mean.
Didn't try and overhit it, and that's
Well,
a little
look, he
bit
did
high
it.
and a tough ball to field when it's
Yeah,
sort
but
of
he
the
just
upper.
let that ball get back out in front.
Yeah.
But, you know, again, with the big scoring change this year, you know, Benkaim and Friedrich, I mean, they win this point, they're back right in it. And then they're up 3-1. You know, this is a huge point for Nunez and Powers. But they got two chances to win this game. I love the scoring change. I think it's great.
Oof.
And they're going to need it.
Yeah. Good eye.
Big return from Powers here.
Here we go. I think he's going to challenge him into that side screen.
Benkaim serve has got so much action on it, though. I mean, God, that ball's on him quick. Look at the pressure Benkaim's putting on them with his volleys and overheads.
Did he get it?
Yeah, he got it. I don't know how.
What patience, just waiting for that ball to get out of there.
So, Steve, I think very easy to see here early on. It is all about shot making, isn't it? Look at this.
Competitor. Benkaim's a competitor, but yeah, they just look like they're comfortable.
Yeah.
They're relaxed. They're playing, you know.
Here's the other thing about Benkaim. He's a Jersey boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a big support group here. I mean, just come on the scene in the past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, such a talented player. Played at Utah, grew up at IMG in Bradenton, so he's got a lot of really, really high-end pedigree and sort of his training and his development as a tennis player. And, you know, 3 years in, he's sort of getting to the point where, you know, he's one of those people that is going to be in and around, you know, the ends of these national tournaments at some point. So, yeah, nice to see him back from the injury.
Look at this from Friedrich. I mean, wow. Seriously?
Oh, and it just missed. Nice try for Mark Powers to get that dig. Wow, let's take another look.
Love 30.
I mean, look at Friedrich. Talking about backhand volley.
He chased it. He chased it and didn't even let it get back to the back screen.
I mean, just so much pressure with that overhead. You know what? It's you know what it is too, Stevie? It's attrition. I mean, it's just constant, right?
15, 40.
First ball I've seen him miss in a long time. Just picking the right spots. And here we are, Benkaim and Friedrich up 4-1.
Lead the first set 4-1.
Corinth is excited to partner with the APTA because, whether as advisors to our members or as members themselves, they are already part of the APTA community. Learn more at www.corinth.com, the official well sponsor of the APTA.
So big start, other court. Leon Moyo now 4-1, first set against Grigorowicz and Stojic. So everything's gone right for Benkaim and Friedrich. You mentioned that last 2 points ago. Might have been the first ball that we sort of acknowledged Russell missed. Yeah. You know, playing with a lot of energy. He's trying to get the crowd going. He's a Jersey boy. Been in a few clubs in and around New Jersey. So, yeah, this is sort of setting up great, but it's early, right? This is
it's early, you know. The thing about Nunez and Powers is they've been here before. I mean, they lost their first set yesterday against Martin Bostrom and Blake Anderson and then righted the ship. I mean, when you are playing the style of play that both of these teams play, it's going to come down to who is executing the shots in terms of the shot making, because it's going to be quick, just like we've seen. Now, my question for you, Steve, is Nunez and Powers down 4-1 here pretty quickly. I mean, the obvious answer is probably have to slow it down to some capacity, but what do they do adjustment-wise here?
No, I think it's as simple as that. I think it's just gonna did he hit Nunez with it?
30 love.
Yeah, I think. Listen, we said they're gonna play. They're not gonna have the longest points, and right now they're playing. They're competing against Benkaim and Friedrich, and you could say they're losing the battle, but Yeah, you want to take away some of their offense, but you just want to make them play it consistently for a set and a half, or two sets.
Let me throw this at you. We've seen the gamut of weather this season. I mean, Boston and Short Hills were two of the coldest tournaments and weekends I've called in the last 10 years, Stevie. That weather was an equalizer. This weather here, when you have a team like Benkaim and Friedrich who cut the ball as well as Benkaim's doing it right now, and that's why I said a moment ago, probably the best cutter, one of the best in the game.
Yep.
But I tell you what, it's not the cutter that's winning the point. It's the one that he's hitting from, you know, back to service line area. I mean, it's got so much action on it that this weather is allowing that to be a huge success.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball, I mean, you don't see Nunez and Powers miss shots like that. I mean, it's just consecutive. I mean.
All right, new ball. So that's Mark Powers. Good shot of him. Nice knee bend. You talked about that on the serve. And right away, Russell Benkaim looks to move forward.
Yeah, I tell you what, if I'm Benkaim and Friedrich, keep your foot on the gas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going your way. That's a great volley by Nunez. First ball we've seen Friedrich miss in a long time.
15 love.
You know what? They got a little leeway. They're up 5-1. That's a good example of Nunez just not looking, not in a bad way, for the ball down the line. I mean, he's looking for the ball in the middle, and he's not going to chase the other one. I mean, the cutter from Benkaim, he's dictating
It's
play
setting
here.
up. It's setting it up.
I mean, and not only that, but he is hitting so many offensive volleys, like he's on top of the net. I'll tell you what, Steve, but you know, the simplest solution right now is to try to take Benkaim out of this match, either by making Friedrich hit more balls or.
Yeah, there's maybe two loose forehands from Friedrich. I think you're right.
I mean, Benkaim is playing as well as I've ever seen him play, and his energy is through the roof.
Yeah, way to get out of that. That's the third forehand.
Right.
40-15.
That's still a crazy volley by Benkaim. Lucky to even be in that point.
40-30.
You know what else I like, Stevie?
What's that?
I like Benkaim's little pink shirt. I like the outfit.
Yeah?
I do. I
we
like
saw
it.
little Paige and Lopez wearing that color action this morning.
Yeah, I like it.
Nunez Powers.
Well, if you're going to have a loose game, boys, I mean, that's not a bad time to do it, up 5-1. I tell you what, though, this
next game's important, right?
Well, this is where Nunez and Powers, they do a good job of saying, hey, you know what, we might be down 5-1, but because they play fast, it doesn't ever feel like that. You know, they can right the ship pretty quickly.
Yeah, see some statistics here. 62% to 38% on the point differential. That's pretty big.
It is, but it's all because of Benkaim's cutter.
Yeah.
I mean, he's hit a lot of balls that just aren't coming back.
All right, here we go. Russell Benkaim serving from the far side.
You know, sometimes, too, when you come back from a huge injury like Benkaim did, I mean, because there's clearly no inhibition on his movement, but sometimes you just come back stronger, like because you're doing all that rehab and whatnot that you normally wouldn't do. I mean.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah, be careful here.
Oh, I like it. I like the Nunez spot. You do it.
Of course,
yeah,
but don't engage. That's where Nunez is so good.
Just flippy.
Yeah, you can't do that with Nunez.
He had all the options in the world, and it felt like all the time in the world. That stay in?
15
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, Benkaim loves to challenge in that ad side, that big, heavy serve.
Look how far over his grip is.
15-30.
I mean, his grip is beyond Eastern forehand, meaning like his knuckle is just way to the left. Look at where it is. Yeah. And that's what creates all the spin.
Yeah, you see Powers chasing that ball because it's a little bit uncertain. Is that going to go to the back screen or not?
Right.
So he's just taking that off the table.
I mean, you hear the ball. You hear the ball just grabbing the deck. And by the way, as good as Nunez and Powers are, they just hope that Benkaim settles a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, gives them a freebie like that. And all of a sudden it's 40-15.
It's been some quick points these last two games, right? This is
Well,
I like the drop.
That's an unbelievable get by Powers.
Yeah, see him open up that racket face, just sort of cut through it.
And that's almost a good ball just to let bounce, because Nunez and Powers are both moving forward. Yeah, this is where Nunez and Powers really have no pulse. They're just like, okay. And again, Steve, it just comes down to shot making. When you have a match that's being played this fast, it's who makes the shots and who doesn't. And it'll go in ebb and flows. Nunez and Powers get on a roll, they're going to run off 2 or 3 games. Same thing with Benkaim and Friedrich.
So a quick 2 games. At 5-1, we both said, keep playing. Don't do anything different. Don't change the strategy. Don't, overthink it. And then we saw 2, wow. Just pulled the trigger, just snappy pulled the trigger.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Benkaim. He's got both sides. But he was sitting on that backhand. I don't know how Powers just got that ball back. He like skipped into it. All right, Stevie, give us some updates on the other quarters.
Now 5-2, Leon, wow.
That's an unbelievable shot.
Wow.
Little around the post by Friedrich.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, right.
Just laid it in there.
He did.
Didn't try to overplay, just laid it in there. It was a really nice look. Leon Moyo up now 5-2 against Grigorovich and Stojic. Salazar Regalado up 2-love against Broderick Christian and McNerney Morgan 5-1. All right, triple set point.
You know, Steve, it's, watching this too, and again, we're talking about shot making, but I think that Nunez and Powers probably want to slow it down and make Friedrich hit more overheads, although Friedrich's overheads still, I mean, it's good. There's the first set.
All right, we'll be right back in just a moment after these messages right here on the APTA YouTube channel with live streaming by Joho and Streambox Labs with match statistics provided by Court Director.
A lot of founders start out with an idea, maybe in a garage, in a shared workspace, and really being a co-pilot along that whole journey from ideation to execution to maybe monetization one day is really the role we've decided to take in the marketplace. So I feel like we have really found a part of the market and offering that just really hasn't existed. It's this coaching, it's therapy, it's co-piloting on a journey that is unique.
The people are the reason we've been around for 40 years. They're the reason it's a fun place to work. They're the reason we're successful. It's always been our differentiator. When you're thinking about making an investment, you want to be looking at it from every angle. We have a group of people that just cares about each other and cares about the mission of CLAWS.
Success takes hard work. Making success a legacy takes discipline. CPAC Private. Your legacy, our discipline.
Welcome back to the APTA Tour. I'm Steve Sullivan with Guy Moore. Men's quarterfinal action. Pretty impressive first set. Russell Benkaim and Gabe Friedrich take out Nunez and Powers to get that 6-3 first set. Guy, I think we may call it the Russell Benkaim show in the first set. Some really impressive cutting spins and really impressive ground strokes.
Well, Steve, it's, you know, and Friedrich has done his thing in his own right too, but Benkaim has been on complete fire, and his energy level is through the roof. And I tell you what, if you ask me one thing that Nunez and Powers need to do, and I don't think any of us are used to seeing the performance that, you know, Benkaim, I mean, what do we mean by that? His cutter, his volleys, he's offensively volleying. He's just, listen, he's just not missing and hitting all the shots. This is a shot-making match, but they've got to find a way to take him out of it. Otherwise, this second set's going to be a lot like the first. Just like,
Wow.
I mean,
wow.
I mean, look at Nunez.
And it's it.
That's
yeah.
ridiculous from everywhere. Talk about shot making, right?
I think that's that Nunez sort of mid-court lob.
Yes, that's what we talked about. And, you know, our players, top left of our screen, Guillermo Nunez hitting the ball now, the lefty, blue top. His partner, Mark Powers, blue shorts. Russell Benkaim to the bottom left of our screen. I mean, we could just say the one that's on fire, right? It
Yeah.
looks like he's burning. And then Gabe Friedrich, his partner. But, you know, these are the matches that Nunez and Powers can turn around just as quick as they lost that first set. I mean, they can. If they start getting a couple freebies like that and then they get out in front.
Yeah, other than a couple loose games at the end of the set, they've played almost perfect paddle.
Yeah.
Right? So this is always the question. You're playing a former national champions, right? Country Club 2 years ago in Nunez and Powers. Let's see you do it for another set, right?
Right.
If you can keep up that level of play. Yeah, nice positioning and sort of recovery there by Guillermo Nunez.
Well, you know, this is like the perfect example of kind of the new wave of paddle. Not that everyone plays this style. I mean, Broderick's the opposite, right? In a great way. But this is transition, shot making, volleys, drives. I mean, look at Friedrich. I mean, smart and still knowing when to lob the ball, and don't get caught in that with Nunez. You just can't. You might get away with one or two and have that false illusion that you're going to be on the top end of that negative.
Yeah.
Nunez is just too good. And you know what Nunez does? He learns your patterns. He learns, hey, this is where you went last time. That's what I'm going to cover this time. And exactly what you're seeing now. Wow. That almost took Friedrich's ear off. And this is what Nunez and Powers need, a quick lead in this set.
Wow, what just an unbelievable dig by Mark Powers.
His paddle face was like wide
and
open.
He comes through it. He
like a little
confidently
edge.
comes through it. It's just like here it is.
And
look at him
yeah,
sweeping
little
it.
like a squash shot.
Yeah.
By the way, this is where the new scoring system comes into place, you know, and it's over quick, but almost, you know, you're 2 points away from the game.
Yeah.
Nunez Powers lead 1-0 in the second set. Benkaim Friedrich won the first set 6-3.
Yeah, nice game there. A couple really nice digs by Mark Powers and monster ground strokes. So yeah, this team's obviously not going anywhere.
No. I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking in 30 minutes from now and we're in a third set.
Listen, Russell Benkaim in the last 18 months is a little bit like Grigorovich Nestoric. The one set, the 5 or 6 games, best of the best. They can play at the level of all these players. There's nothing that scares them. They can bring it, but can they do it through 2 sets, all the way through 3 sets and sort of have that marquee win at the right moment? I think, okay, the setup's here, right? This is exactly what, you know, and if you're a team playing Benkaim and Friedrich, I think you're right. How do you neutralize Russell? How do you sort of maybe make Friedrich do more? But, hey, if you can do this for another set, you know.
You know what it is too, like with Nunez and Powers too is, I mean, they remind me of like, I mean, although we're talking about singles with Djokovic, but him losing the first set is like not even a blip on his radar. It's like, it's not, oh my gosh, I lost a set. It's like, okay, I'm going to adjust, and this is how I win the match. It just doesn't faze them that much. I mean, would they rather lose the first set? Absolutely not, but still, it just doesn't affect them like it affects a lot of teams, just because of their style and the confidence they have. Yep, good move by Nunez. Pressure on the middle.
That ball almost came back off the side screen. You could hear that forehand that Benkaim hit as well. Just an unbelievable sort of loopy top.
And you're starting to see Powers like really, really go into that no-miss mode. That is not an easy get by Nunez. Ball was well behind him.
That cut.
Yeah.
It's a tough ball to volley, and let's take another look at it. Yeah, it's just tough to volley. He flipped it. He cut all that undercut. You really got to purposely hit that volley.
I tell you what, that's a shot that Nunez has started using recently. He did not. I saw him in warm-up today doing that. He did not always use that shot. You know, he's one of those dudes too, Stevie, that he sees it once and like, oh, I'll try that. And then he's like, okay. I mean,
they're all trying to get better. It's one of the nice things about Regalado and Salazar this year. They've gotten better. They've changed their style. They've sort of brought a little bit more offense in.
Yeah.
Their positioning's better, the way they're sort of setting up. So, yeah, all these players, they're nobody's standing still.
Let's get a little update on our women's semis.
Yeah, we called some of those matches this morning, Guy. We have all 4 top seeds playing to form, getting through the semifinals, but some really good matches. You and I called Lopez Page against Alexandre and Boer, 6-3, 7-5. That was a battle. We had a 5-1 second set by Lopez and Page that, you know, slipped a little bit away from him, but yeah, good competitive match. Elliott and Lalich take out Curtis Mihalovic, our Short Hills champions. Oh, what a just nice touch into the corner. Mark Powers couldn't quite track it down. And then the bottom of the draw, Morgan Sakura take out O'Sullivan and Sarge, that new team that's sort of come on the scene this year. And at the bottom, Hallbauer Zabori against Nicolescu and Redesno. So, yeah, it's got to be inside the net.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, you're seeing it all over the place. It's a little less than it was, but you know, you have these top teams. You know, the depth on both sides, the men's and women's side, much greater than it used to be, but there's still separation with the top 4 or 5 teams. You know, you have a Benkaim and Friedrich. I mean, they play another first set like they did. I mean, they can beat anybody. But like you said, you know, can they sustain? And Nunez and Powers, they've just been through it enough to know, hey, we're as good as it gets, and not afraid to trade punches and feel like we'll come out on top. But they have slowed it down here a little bit.
Yeah, Nunez not yet sort of going to his big cutter with all the movement and all the...
I agree with it. Make Benkaim and Friedrich a bit more predictable, because...
Give them chances to miss.
Yeah, what was happening in that transition, especially Benkaim was getting way too many touches on his terms in that first set, and he was taking advantage of them. That's a hammer of a backhand, isn't it?
Again, another sort of undercut flip. Really handsy by Mark Powers just to get that ball back on the court. Good point.
40-30.
You can see Nunez and Powers. Do we like it? What do we think? Do we like that pace? Do we like how that point developed? I think they do. I think that's a nice...
Of course they do. And they got 2 game points here. What do you like better, Benkaim's backhand or forehand, Steve? I mean, not that you have to dislike one or the other, but
I think the forehand's just so dynamic with his spin, the way he can come over it and dip.
that backhand is a rocket.
Yeah, some of the volleys that Guillermo Nunez has had to play to get some of those forehands back, not easy. Makes it look easy, not easy. But, yeah, he's got it from both sides.
Look at Powers off the court, giving Nunez the range to swing through that. And Nunez will do the same thing for Powers if that ball's in the, if Powers is dictating the overhead scheme. I mean, we mentioned it before. They do this. You're seeing it right now. I mean, they kind of go with the flow. See how Nunez just moved to his right. And if Nunez starts hitting overheads, Powers will do the same for him. They kind of play side by side. So here we go. You see what I mean? I mean, they have almost two different overhead schemes within the same point.
Right, here you go. See all that cut.
Yeah, but they do it so well. They flow together so well. I mean, you don't see them looking at each other going, who should have volleyed that? When's that ball going to Benkaim? Not now. Great lob.
Yeah, keeps him honest, but doesn't let him sort of dictate when he can see that ball and, yeah, like you said, play it on his own terms.
Yep. It was out.
Yeah, looked out.
Game, Nunez, Powers.
Wow.
Nunez, Powers lead 2 games to 0.
Nice smile there. Guillermo Nunez, one of the nicer guys on the tour.
So
and
good. So
as
good.
quick as this game is, paddle players are probably the most honest people on the tour. Line calls can be tough, but I mean, these guys, they're enjoying it. They're out here. They love the game, right? It's
it's, you know, when you have the talent that someone like a Nunez has, I mean, what's there to be really unhappy about, Stevie?
Yeah, Guillermo Nunez from Chile originally, played his college tennis at TCU.
It's what we talked about with Nunez and Powers. I mean, they have this ability just to change the flow of the match quickly.
Feels like an important game, not for the second set, but I feel like if this is a 6-1 one-way traffic set, it's going to be tough for Benkaim and Friedrich to turn it back on in the third set as they sort of get into that moment of truth.
You know, when you talk about slowing it down, I mean, you had to slow down the train of Russell Benkaim. I mean, it was going down the tracks in cruise control. I mean, so whether Powers and Nunez, I mean, just by keeping the ball away from him, I mean, you almost had to let him cool off. That's a tough backhand by Powers. I mean, yeah.
What a get!
He's there. I don't know if he's there. Yeah.
Let's take.
15, 30, 35 is what I meant.
Okay, he called him he hit the net or hit the net post. That was the call you saw in the replay. Russell Benkaim pointed to Mark Powers. So that's the call. He got it clean.
Right.
I don't know how he got it, but he got it.
Good lead by Friedrich. And I tell you,
missed it, right?
30-all.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Okay.
I tell you what, talk about Powers. How fast is he, and how quiet are his hands?
Yeah.
And you know what? Here's the thing about Mark Powers.
40, 30.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I think he called it out very quickly, realized it was not out, and conceded the point.
I was just going to say about Powers. I mean, just an absolute stud competitor. I mean, that's just all you could say. Look at Nunez's hands. And Powers will work his way in when he has time. Yep.
Here we go. Feels like a huge point.
It is
a
huge point. Yes, it is. More for Benkaim and Friedrich. I don't even know how Powers, I mean, that's.
He does the same thing at the net with his volleys. He sort of hands it.
Yeah.
Like he just feels it. He's got an unbelievable amount of, touch and feel, but that's just, yeah. Oh, what a get. Nice camera angle by Joho Media. That's the tricky spot to be in.
Yep.
When you feel like you got to get the cutter.
Yep. And again, I mean, I don't mind him hitting it there. It's the ball. Steve. PPAC Private. PPAC Private Bank and Trust, proud sponsor of the 2026 APTA Nationals. A single point of contact for a world of financial advice. Visit ppacprivate.com today.
All right, great shot there. Mark Powers, Guillermo Nunez. They've turned this match around a little bit, and I felt like if Benkaim and Friedrich could have gotten that game, we would have been completely neutral. I think the momentum would have shifted back. They played a better, game and a half, but yeah, those sudden deuce points, they can make a big difference. And, I think we saw beginning of this set, Nunez and Powers just slowed it down. They weren't giving Benkaim freedom to operate, as you could say. He wasn't playing on his own terms. They took him out of it for a couple games.
They had to. Well, it cooled him off.
Yeah, cooled him off. Yeah, that first set was fast and furious, and it was just back and forth.
It wasn't even as close as 6-3, to be honest with you. Give us some updates, Stevie, on our other men's quarters.
Yeah, let's take a look here on Court Director.
They're just so good, all of the matchups. Good lead by Benkaim.
Give Court Director a second to refresh.
Yeah, Nunez has been using that quite a bit today, that little cutter backhand. Great lob by Powers.
All right, Regalado cells are 5-love now in that first set. Leona Moya do take the first set 6-2, 1-all in the second, and McNerney Morgan one-way traffic 6-1 4-love.
Wow. And I was talking last night. I feel like, we called it this morning. A couple teams peaking at the right time. McNerney Morgan for sure. They obviously are defending national champs, but listen, not a bad season by any measure, but I think if you even asked them, they would say, hey, not what we wanted. But they're peaking at the right time, just like Lopez and Page on the women's side, So, another team, too, Leon and Muyo, crafty, tricky team,
yeah,
right?
fun team to watch.
Yeah.
Ethan Leon has sort of come on the stage big time, and, his counterpart, Matt Moyo, call him the professor, call him the, he's got this dink and blitz. He throws weird stuff at you. You're always thinking about where he's going to be.
They complement each other well.
Yeah, for sure.
30-15.
I think this is a very important game for Nunez and Powers, just to sustain the momentum they have. Not even let Benkaim and Friedrich get a sniff of this second set.
Yeah,
and then I think you go to the third set, everything resets, and I would have to think that it would be very difficult to sustain that type of shot making against Nunez and Powers for 2 straight sets like that.
It was fast, and it was a
Look at this.
look at that. That's
Benkaim.
that cutter. But
Yeah.
Nunez scrapes it out.
Look at Benkaim just anticipating. Don't get involved. Nice shot by Friedrich. Tell you what, don't come out on those on top a lot. But Friedrich hits such a hard flat ball that gets there so fast.
Yeah, Friedrich played a lot with Yancey Dennis, you know, in the past.
Yeah.
He can play, and he's played a lot of big-time paddle. He's got all the shots.
Good move by Benkaim again. I love Benkaim's backhand. Wow.
40-30.
Here we go. 2 game points for Nunez and Powers. They need them. Probably that Broderick Christian match, right?
Yeah, seeing if they're getting some momentum going over there. They got their first game. 5-1, Regalado Salazar, first set.
Deuce.
Here we go. Sudden death point.
Small point. He might have been calling him off that ball.
I don't know. I thought it was going to be in, didn't you?
In by 10 feet. They're huge.
Wow.
Feels huge.
Friedrich.
Again,
Second set.
maybe for the second set, but they just have to be competitive. I think they got to start, you know, if they get into a third set, I think they have to start it from a position of like, okay, we know the energy level. We can play at this speed.
Well, listen, with these guys and the way they play, 3-1 isn't a huge lead. 4-love is. 3-1.
Not at the speed of that first set.
That's what I mean. It could turn in 3 minutes.
All right, Gabe Friedrich, all black near side, serving this game.
Love 15. Bounce. 15-all.
This is where Nunez and Powers need to be careful, though. They don't want Benkaim to get juiced back up. Tell you what, I like the shot. He's just got to be on it.
15-30.
All right, take another look here.
Right drop by Benkaim. He's just got to be on the net.
Yeah, he's a little off it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to sort of see that. I mean, unbelievable dig by Guillermo Nunez.
It was. And I actually think Nunez was going to get the drop, but
30 all.
All right, couple loose shots.
yeah,
40-30.
that's what it comes down to. It's
And this is the one. They got to win it here. I don't like this. I don't like this game getting to the sudden deuce point.
See, I wouldn't mind Benkaim and Friedrich switching out here and just allowing Benkaim to just put the pressure on. I mean, Friedrich's cutter's great, but Benkaim, when he's let him get on the roll he was on. There it is. Oh,
What was the spot? Right, it was a really tight margin.
Deuce.
got to go middle there.
You got to go middle, right?
Yeah, here it is.
Because all the motion. Here we go.
This is the setup I like for Benkaim and Friedrich. Just the pressure alone. Friedrich's got to be very careful with that shot because Powers will sneak up the side screen and put that right in his chest. That's what I mean.
Wow.
That's why Benkaim's got to be there.
All right, getting the crowd on side. All right, Guy, we got a special guest. We've spent a lot of time this weekend talking about our sponsors, talking about the people that really help make these events happen, make these tournaments happen. I'm going to let Annie introduce herself and her company, but Annie, welcome to the booth, and your company is?
Thank you guys so much for having me. It's great to be here. It's great to be a part of this event. It's great to see our company name up there with so many great athletes, and great to see the community all come out and support it and have fun watching paddle today.
Yeah, it was a great scene last night. I think it was a little bit more electric, maybe because it was later in the day. It was a little bit happy hour-ish going into the late hours of Friday evening. But yeah, great community here. It's great to see you participating. This is the first time we call a lot of events in and around this area, so it's great to see new names investing in our sport, investing in these events.
It's the first time we've sponsored a paddle event. We actually sponsored the women's draw specifically, but great to have our name up there with all these athletes. For us, we're a big believer. We're a financial services firm. We're women-owned, but we do believe that we can use our platform to uplift the community and certainly provide opportunity for women, and female athletes are no exception.
Well, I'll tell you what, Annie, I mean, not that it's news to you, but I mean, the depth of the women's tour and what you're seeing here. And Canoe Brook's just doing an unbelievable job with the host show here.
Absolutely.
But just all the women in this draw, not only are they great players, but unbelievable great people.
They're great people, and they're great role models for the young girls that they're teaching.
True.
They help build the community for women who play paddle. It's just such a fun group to be a part of, and to be able to support them in something like this is really fantastic.
It's great. And you're at Beacon Hill?
I play at Beacon Hill, yes.
Good,
yes.
good.
But the paddle world is a small world, right? I
It
feel
is.
like we've gotten to know so many of these pros from the other clubs, and they teach our children, and they run camps, and they're great ambassadors for the sport and for getting everybody out there.
So tell us a little bit more about your firm, women-owned. You mentioned, I'm a father of two young professional women who are
love it.
early in their careers trying to figure out what to do. They don't always want to hear from their dad how
Absolutely.
to save money and how to invest money. So is it, is there a little bit more behind your focus and where you look to sort of support the market?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a broker-dealer business, and we have an asset management effort as well. A lot of what we do internally and externally is around getting more women into financial services role and financial education, which we think is so important. So, first and foremost, we want to do well for our clients in the markets, but again, if we can provide some opportunity for women at the same time, I think that's a win-win.
So did I see since 1984?
Since 1984.
Wow, and
yeah.
this is a second generation?
Yep, so my dad started the firm. He started it right here in Summit, New Jersey.
Awesome.
And he retired, but we're taking it into the next generation. So incredibly lucky to have that opportunity to do that. Definitely want to pay that forward.
And this community as well, you talked about being at Beacon Hill, but also here at Canoe Brook. It's a small community, but it's potentially a rich community. You know, this area is very dense with country clubs, and you know, I think it's a great chance to sort of represent yourself in this marketplace of potential consumers. And
absolutely, potential consumers, employees, colleagues, peers.
Sure.
And I think, you know, hopefully an opportunity to take a sport that has traditionally been a country club sport and make it a little more accessible. And it's great now that you can stream it and watch these guys. And it's so international, this group of athletes, and hopefully get the sport kind of beyond those country club bounds.
Yeah, this is some of the cities that have really pushed the growth of the game. Cleveland's one of them, Pittsburgh's one of them. They have gotten into public facilities, and I think it is a bigger entryway to people that don't belong to the big fancy golf club.
Exactly.
They may belong to the small swim and tennis club, or it's a public club next to a fitness, you know, club as well. So yeah, this is certainly as the APTA is trying to grow the game. Oh, look at the get. Oh, he hit the net.
Oh, wow.
Hit the net. What a good point. Yeah, this is, you know, part of accessibility and sort of bringing new people into this game. It's been a small community that seems like it's now growing with a lot of other racket sports.
Yeah, and I think, you know, representation matters. I think for the young kids to come out here and the young girls to see these women have careers, have professional careers, be head of rackets at these big clubs. I think that's a really cool thing. It just shows them what avenues are open to them.
All right, so Benkaim, Friedrich, they're sort of dancing on the edges of getting officially back in this set. Again, feels pretty important. I like them getting back guy to 4-3. I feel like they could accelerate very quickly. Annie, do you want to make any predictions of how you see this second set going? Do you know any of these four players? Have you seen them play before?
I've seen them play before. It's incredibly entertaining and fun to watch. Incredibly talented, long points. They all have a lot of weapons, it seems to me.
40-15.
I could see it going either way.
Yeah, I do as well. You know, let's not talk about sports betting, but the other night, or last night, I heard people talking about prediction markets and, you know,
40-30.
odds and who's going to win here, and it would be a little bit of a fun dynamic to sort of get into, you know, what are the live odds. If you were to say right now, Guy, this is a big point, it's probably going to change the live odds of this match. How are you seeing this second set develop and going into a third set?
I just think the more Benkaim and Friedrich hang around, the better their chances. Nunez and Powers, again, they went up 3-love. They have the ability to light this up and change the whole way this match feels, but it gets into a third set, it's going to come down to who makes the shots. I mean, we called a ladies match earlier this morning with Lopez and Page and Alexandre and Lexi Bohr. I mean, we had a 4.5-minute point.
Wow.
I mean, the longest point we've had here is 30 seconds. I mean,
yeah, super
just
athletes.
a different flow. But you know, when you have teams that play this fast, it's easy to right the ship, right? It's easy to turn it around. You never feel like you're out of it because if you make your shots, you're going to be on top. Annie, what side do you play in paddle?
I usually play ad, although I'm learning that you have to be comfortable on both sides.
Yes, you do.
And I've actually been incredibly impressed, especially watching the women, with how often they switch sides within a point. I have to learn that one.
Yeah. What's your weapon? Your forehand or backhand?
I'm a backhand.
Wow,
I'm
Gabe
a backhand
Friedrich.
gal.
Nice.
Play league, just play socially at the club?
I play the league, I play socially. I'm trying to take it up a notch, and certainly after watching all of this, I know what I need to work on.
Well, that's the other
Lots
thing,
to learn.
Exposure. My son was young. I took him to the U.S. Open. You know, he was trying to play some tennis, and just seeing this level, right, just getting exposed to how they play, it's a different game.
And they're so calm.
Yeah.
They're so calm, even in the midst of some of these crazy shots and points.
Well, the thing about it, too, is you could feel like you have the lead like Nunez and Powers did, and all of a sudden it's 4-3 and they're down 30-15 in this game, and all of a sudden you walk off the court 5 minutes later, I'm like, weren't we just up in that set?
It's nice to know that the pros feel that, too.
Weren't we in control?
Didn't we have that one?
Exactly.
Here we go. 2 points to tie it up at 4-all.
Now, Annie, you're not one of those players that walk off the court and you lost 6-love, and I look at you and go, what happened? You're like, you know, Guy, we had game points in every single game.
Every game went to deuce. Every game went to deuce.
Yeah.
I mean, we were right there.
No comment. No comment on that.
No comment.
We've
we won't
all
press
done
you for
that.
your PTI either. Don't worry, you can
we've
keep
all
that
done
personal.
that.
I like when the pros make a mistake that I make, and I'm like, oh, see, it could happen to anyone.
Yeah.
Way to stay with that ball, Gabe Friedrich.
Yeah.
tricky that he ran around to play that as a forehand.
So, Annie, you know, this is what we were just talking about. I mean, Nunez and Powers really in control of the set, and then all of a sudden you got three points for 4-all. I mean, you know, with the men having that sudden death point at deuce, I mean, it's changed the way the guys have to play the game. I think in a good way, Steve.
Oh, it's in a great way.
Wow, around the post again. That's twice today.
Let's take another look at it. So
letting that play out, I think
just the place he hit it, Nunez was almost behind it chasing the ball.
Well, he went from a forehand to a backhand quickly. It was crazy.
All right, here we are, 4-all.
Yep.
We're going to have Annie stay with us just for another minute and see if we can give a little bit more mojo here to the local New Jersey resident, Russell Benkaim. I'm not sure I saw it coming, the turnaround.
The crowd watching this match is definitely one of the livelier crowds of the day.
Yeah, it's great. So one more, you know, super appreciation to Annie Seeloss of your firm, and thanks for sponsoring, thanks for supporting. Hopefully we'll see you in more weekends up on the, you know, on the board.
And thank you guys so much for having me.
I have one more question.
Oh yeah, I'm still in the hot seat. Go ahead.
Do you want to guess what it is?
No.
You
Is it going to be a hard one?
It's a good one.
Okay.
I like the name. Tell me where it came from.
Oh, the name of our firm, that's actually our last name. That my dad started the firm. He named it after himself. He always said, if you have your own name on the firm, people will trust you, because if you screw it up, it's your own name.
You know what? I am so happy I just asked you that. Great job.
Thank you so much for having me.
So good.
Okay.
Thanks, Annie.
Bye.
How about the mojo Annie brings to Benkaim and Friedrich?
No kidding, right?
5-point streak. Court director bringing us some great stats. And it sped up again, right? You know, we were talking to Annie and watching, but the match fell back into sort of that pace of play and that speed.
What it is Benkaim and Friedrich righted the ship. I mean, you know, when you play this style of paddle, Stevie, the fact of the matter is, you got to take some ups and downs. I mean, there's going to be some. You know, you got to ride the roller coaster. If you're going to go after those shots, you're not going to make them all. If you do, you're going to see what Benkaim did in the first set, right? But I don't know if that's sustainable. But, you know, we talked about it. I mean, Powers and I talked about it in the parking lot last night. These guys can turn it on a dime.
30-15.
Down 3-love, down 4-3, 40-love in the third set last night and won the match.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no
I
one's.
mean, ice veins. You know what it is, too, about Nunez and Powers when this has happened? I never feel like they press. They still always play within themselves. They just don't press. They don't look anxious.
That's a really big cut. Oh, it just died. I think he sort of held it.
He did.
Nunez was waiting for it to come back.
I think Friedrich's cutter has gotten better and better and better during the course of this match. I mean.
All right, 3 game points.
Gave Friedrich off the court to his right. Great volley by Benkaim. I mean, this is crazy.
We'll look at the hands. Nunez is just watching. Nunez is on the other side of the court just watching Powers ripping.
I'll tell you what, Powers got the look he wanted.
Yeah.
Benkaim Friedrich won this first set 6-3.
Steve, Shake It Cool makes lightweight apparel and cooling towels designed for real life sports, workouts, sidelines, and sunny days. Instant cooling. All day comfort, be cool in style at shakeitcool.com.
Yeah, take a break. If you're Nunez and Powers, you're going to towel off, you're going to get some water. You need to sort of figure out how to get them back off. They're up on the tree, right? They're just playing free again. They left it for a little bit. I think Nunez and Powers diffused all that energy. somehow it just came right back. Super electric last few games.
I like your analogy in the tree.
In the tree,
that's
baby.
what we used to call that in tennis, right?
In
When
the tree.
one of your best friends is beating you that never beats you, just playing in the tree.
The guy's treeing.
Yeah, he's treeing. Yeah.
All right. Guillermo Nunez, nice shot there.
Did Benkaim and Friedrich just keep playing the way they're playing, or slow
Listen,
it down
this
here?
is what
and
we
just
said in the
make-
first set. Keep it going.
I think so.
Keep playing.
I mean,
Wow, nice soft hands there by Gabe Friedrich.
I do believe that Nunez and Powers need the net here. They need the net.
Yeah, a little bit of a googly hit the seam there, that ball.
Just because, what do you call it? What was that
Googly,
word?
the googly. You don't follow cricket? Come on, man.
I don't know if I like that word, googly.
But it did hit the seam.
Alabama people don't use words like googly.
There it is.
No.
Seam helped. All right, 30 love.
Yeah, I think Nunez and Powers definitely need the net because of the way Friedrich and Benkaim are just carving the ball. And what's happening with this pace in terms of these overheads is Nunez and Powers are 100% allowing Benkaim to be predictable because they're pushing the ball deep. Listen, Nunez.
They're feeding it to him when they want to get the.
Yeah, Nunez is the last person in the world that cares if you hit a drive at him 100 miles an hour. I mean, actually, I think he would like it. I mean, he just doesn't care. So he's going to push the ball deep and just let you drive away because he trusts his hands so much. And look how quick that is.
That was a quick game. Yeah.
That's Nunez Powers 101.
Five. Yeah, sorry. Five. Five. Sorry, guys.
All right, Ron Borgatti keeping everybody honest with the score there.
Yep. I'll tell you what,
15.
getting a little update here on the other men's quarters. Regalado Salazar up against Broderick and Christian, 6-1, 3 love. Leon Muyo up against Grigorovic and Ostovic, 6-2, 5-2. Wow, that's crazy. And McNerney and Morgan just 1-1. That's, I mean.
That's quick work. You mentioned they may be coming into form. They came back and won a nice match last night in the round of 16. So yeah, nice to see defending national champs from Philly cricket last year, Graham McNerney, Adam Morgan coming back to form into the semifinals.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, you know what, Steve? I love to see it. I mean, biggest tournament of the year. It's great for everyone to be playing at their best, but again, you know, Nunez and Powers here won that quick game, down 5-4, get back to 5-all.
The threat of Guillermo Nunez, right? Just put a little pressure on that low volley.
And you know what? Even though they've lost some games and lost some quick games, never go away from what they do best. Mark Powers can miss 5 forehands in a row, and on the biggest point of the match, he's still going to swing at it.
Yeah.
He trusts it.
Another really quick game.
And you notice, Steve, I think it goes discounted. And Benkaim and Friedrich, same way. Not one over the other here, but the body language between Nunez and Powers, it doesn't matter if someone misses. I mean, there is no negativity at all. It's like, dude, I trust what you do well. I trust what you do well. And then we trust what we do well as a team. There's just basically win or lose the way we play.
Yeah, court director, some of those statistics, you see that sudden deuce 2-2.
Yeah.
That's yeah, they've come at all the right times, and thankfully it's balanced. But yeah, this is going to come down to, I'm curious the speed of this game right here. We have Nunez and Powers serving, so they're going to be able to dictate a little bit, but
they need the net, like we've talked about.
Yeah,
I think so. Do you agree?
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
Ball, did you guys see it? You guys see the ball change? All right.
Should we call? Annie Seeloss back. If Benkaim, do you want Annie back in the chair to sort of give you a good mojo? That was a nice 3. She sat here for 3 games. It happened really quick that they got back up to a 6-5 lead, or a 5-4 lead. So yeah, let's.
Well, Benkaim and Friedrich want her back.
Yeah.
And again, Nunez and Powers continue to do what they do well at the net scheme. They will. That's about as big as a miscommunication you'll see. I mean, where they just kind of looked at each other, but everything's chill, everything's calm. I mean, these guys communicate so well. They're just natural-born partners. Can I say that? Natural-born partners?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
I think I could. Well, I did, so it doesn't matter anymore, does it, Stevie?
Natural-born killers.
Well, they certainly do have that instinct. I just love the way Nunez and Powers don't ever waver. And to be honest with you, Benkaim and Friedrich, I mean, win or lose this match, team to be dealt with for sure. That's a hammer.
Yeah, that's a great spot and a great pace by Russell Benkaim.
Benkaim, watch how quiet his hands are when he comes in here. Watch this. Look where his hands are.
Yeah.
I mean, just sets his feet, balance, knows where he's going to go. Do you like Nunez Powers overhead one over the other, or do you like the flow of it? I mean,
we talk about their communication, how easy it is, and sometimes they don't decide who's hitting. They just naturally sort of one feeds into taking that when both forehands are in the center. Yeah, I like, listen, the lefty-righty combo gives you all the options in the world. So
I like the flow of it.
Yeah,
I do.
You go Nunez now because I think the bias is let's let Gabe Friedrich sort of participate heavily in, what's going to happen. So
yeah, I think they go wherever they could apply the most pressure at any time during the point. I mean, if they have Friedrich on the hook, they're going to keep him on the hook because he's going to give him something they could do damage with. If they have Benkaim on the hook, keep him on the hook.
That's running away. Great get.
Big ball by Friedrich. Be careful here. Look how much he rotates on that shot. I mean, Friedrich is sitting in the crowd over there.
Oh, I love the scoop. The Mark Power just cuts.
That's crazy.
Just confidently cuts underneath
he's added that little edge, right? Be careful.
Nice spot.
Be careful.
Oh, tried behind the back.
Love 30.
I tell you what, too, Steve. Benkaim closes and moves so fast. His anticipation.
Yeah, he reads it really well, though.
You know what his anticipation is, Stevie?
What is it?
Daddy.
New daddy.
Daddy.
New potential daddy, right? Expectant father to hear this.
Yeah, true. See how it led into that?
There you go.
True. Yes, true.
Oh, wow.
Great ball by Nunez. If this goes to a tiebreaker, if you ask me to, I mean, okay, you were talking about how the flow of the match changes with Annie about line. I mean, I would just sit on the sideline and just say, I don't know.
It's had a lot of, that's just a huge shot. It's tough to cover that if you're Nunez getting back
I think
in
it's,
the
again, I just think it comes down like this whole match. Who's going to make the plays at the time? Because it's going to stay like this. I mean, you just can't predict it.
All right, four points for a breaker.
That's a hammer by Benkaim. I do like Benkaim in this overhead position. Friedrich staying back. He got pushed back on the deep lob. Smart. That's sick.
Nick not phased. That's a little bit that last game of that first set where Mark Powers pulled the trigger 3-4 times in a row.
Yeah.
Didn't seem a little bit out of, well.
But you know, that's Powers.
Friedrich was leaving the facility.
Yeah. That's Powers. I mean, he will not go away from it. Meaning like he trusted.
Yeah.
And I'm good with it. For a lot of players, I would say probably not the best choice. For Powers, do what you do, man.
So here we go, tiebreaker. Quick update, Leon and Moyo. It was 5-2, now it's 5-4, love 30. That second set. So the spark has been lit by Stojic and Grigorovich. See if they can get back.
They are an emotional team.
One, 0, Nunez Powers.
Stevie, you gonna go one way or another here? What do you got?
Gut or money? Like what I would.
No, gut. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel strongly either way. I think
you can't say.
I think the first team to
neutral.
four. The first team to four is going to win the breaker. I just feel like there's going to be a little bit of energy. I know it's a tiebreaker to 7.
I mean, who am I talking to over here, Ennis?
Yeah, I feel like that was a big point. I didn't love the feel of that volley that Russell Benkaim hit in the first point. Felt a little bit tight. If they can relax and they play some fast and furious points.
Mark, our production manager, he's just trying to dig himself out of whatever he just put himself into. I mean, go one way or another. It's 1-1. You still got a chance, Stevie. Go.
Listen, I'm gonna use that last shot. 2 pretty loose balls by Russell Benkaim. I'm gonna say we go to a third set. Nunez Powers take it.
Okay.
I love the energy of the game before. This one started off a little bit tight.
Yeah, now, you know, listen, this has really been the match for Benkaim and Friedrich. When they don't make mistakes, again, it's the basic and the obvious, but it just allows them to play with confidence. And I also think that when they get up in games,
just stayed in the back of the line.
Very good front runners. But trust me, this tiebreaker could be 4-1, Nunez and Powers, and all of a sudden it's over. The other
what
way.
A get. I mean,
it's a lot of
talk
pressure.
about those 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really impressive defense.
Tons of pressure, constant pressure.
And what it does is it puts all the pressure on Benkaim and Friedrich to be better, to do something bigger, and that's not a place I think they want to be.
Benkaim's just going to elevate here. He's going to keep ripping it. You know what? Nunez is one of the best that gets back and gets behind the ball. Be careful here, Friedrich. Don't get engaged in that. We were talking about it earlier too, just on both the women's and men's side. How good are forehand volleys these days?
Yeah.
I mean,
wow, tricky little shot by Gabe Friedrich there.
well, everyone knows this is important. You could tell. I mean, this might be one of the longest points in the match.
Just not necessary, maybe. I mean, covered a lot of ground. I'm not sure he had Gabe coming forward that he was going to get behind him on it, but all right.
I don't know. I mean, it's just a forehand volley that Nunez makes 99 out of 100 times. I mean, I don't even think he was trying to press. It's just, wow.
2 to 3.
I mean,
3 serving 2.
You know, that point to get to 2-all felt like a really important sort of grinding point that is typically the one we've seen Nunez and Powers win. Russell Benkaim gave him back a little bit of an advantage there. So we switch it after 1 and then after every other 4 points.
All right, so Regalado Salazar up against Broderick Christian, 6-1-5 love. Leon Muyo win over Gregorovic and Ostopic, 6-2, 6-4 into the semis of the Nationals. Wow.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. You know, and I'll tell you what about Muyo and Leon. They did play with some different partnerships this year.
Yeah.
And I haven't talked to either one of them about why, but I mean, it happens. But I actually think in a really good way, it made them better, you know? I mean, hey, I guess no one can say I'm wrong, and they're in the semis of the Nationals.
They've done something right.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a tough draw. I know they were seated a little bit lower, but Gregorovic and Stojic have also been that team that I feel has been waiting for their signature win and breakthrough event. They certainly want it, right? And they deserve it. They've been a really solid number 4 team and, you know, have earned every sort of accolade they've gotten. But yeah, they just need that opportunity, and looks like they caught a hot Moyo and Leon team. Oh, I love the pace.
Yep.
Because he showed that corner shot that we talked about in that
and
first
he
set.
had to commit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to.
He loaded the lens, he goes down.
He had to commit.
Yeah, he froze Russell right there.
You know what? That's new, because he usually always goes at him. I love that combo by Nunez. All right, so now you're 100% Nunez powers are at 4 first, right?
Yeah. That's my second, proof of concept. There you go. It's like they say, you get to 30 first in the game, and it just gives you such a psychological advantage.
It's true. I mean, it's true.
Playing from behind versus playing ahead, I think, is a tougher place for Benkaim and Friedrich to be.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the question is this.
Again.
When does it become the Nunez show? Because
he's been quiet. He's been
he's been
defense is unbelievable.
He's been spontaneous in a good way.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact of the matter is, again, I don't want to say we're discounting what happened the first 20 minutes of the first set when Benkaim was, as we say, in a tree, right? I mean, I don't think anyone in the country is going to deal with what Benkaim was throwing, right? But, you know, they weather it. And so we got Regalado Salazar two points away from the match against Broderick and Christian. Powers will stay with that forehand.
What a spot.
And here's the Nunez show. Now, Benkaim and Friedrich are going to switch out here, because if not, we're going to see a ball coming over at Friedrich pretty soon. Yep.
2 serving 6.
I think the crowd wants a third set.
For
Feel
sure.
it? They're feeling it.
Wow.
Oh, I love how he played it.
Wow. That ball
Look at the side.
That ball jumped around. I mean, really? Oh, he almost had it. It would have been great.
Nunez Powers in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, 3 more set points. I think if you're Nunez and Powers, you just sort of settle in and lock it down. Make Friedrich and Benkaim play a couple big points.
Yep. So that match next door is over, I believe. Yep. Great hands by Powers.
Oh, yeah, he pressed
there. There it is. And here we go.
Third set. One more look. Bang. All right, we'll be right back in just a moment after these messages right here on the APTA YouTube channel with live streaming by Joho and match statistics provided by Court Director.
Since 1990, Grant Homes has built more than 200 homes throughout northern New Jersey. We specialize in designing homes shaped around your vision, each one distinct and personal to the way you live. Our team brings together the architect, engineers, designers, and landscape professionals, coordinating every detail from the beginning. Jay Grant remains personally involved from concept to reality, guiding both client and team from planning through construction right up to move in. Our business platform is Open Book Construction Management. Clients see every cost, both soft and hard, with complete transparency from day one. Grant Homes, building distinctive homes with transparency, craftsmanship, and personal commitment.
Nick, did you just go to a third set? It's over now? So I'm ending the stream after the Korean ad? Okay.
All right, welcome back to the APTA Tour. I'm Steve Sullivan here at Canoe Brook with Guy Moore. Yeah, it's all on the scoreboard, right? We have third set coming. Friedrich and Benkaim, huge quick start to this match. First set caught fire. Second set started a little bit slow. They got down 3-love and then just sort of worked their way back into it. And yeah, we culminated in a tie break. And yeah, let's take another look at those statistics, see what the tail of the tape is. All right, looks like both teams taking a little bit of a break here. Maybe we'll go to, yeah, another, yeah, looking at the score. That's Guillermo Nunez here at the net.
This is great.
Yeah, looks like one of the teams has left. We're gonna, yeah, give the teams a little bit of a break here to sort of compose themselves, get some water, towel off, and yeah, I'll be interested to see what this third set brings and how we sort of get back into this match. All right, let's welcome Guy Moore back into the booth. Both the teams look like they're getting, here's Mark Powers. Yeah, so all four players back on. Took a little break. Looks like some of the fans going to get a beverage coming back. Yeah, a lot of excitement, Guy. We heard the energy when that, you know, Drew Broderick, Tomas Christian match finished. I think a big celebration for him and what he accomplished in his career. Thursday night inducted into the Hall of Fame with the APTA Tour. But yeah, great energy at Canoe Brook and a lot of energy in this match. A little bit of back and forth energy. I'm not sure how I call the third set. You put me on the spot there in the second set. I guess I called it right, but I gave myself a lot of outs.
You did.
Yeah, what have you seen in the first two sets that you think is going to come, with us pretty quickly?
I think we're just going to see a lot of the same. It's going to come down who makes the shots and makes the plays. I mean, I know it sounds like, hey, but guess what? These guys are all playmakers, and
yeah.
I think that the pressure is on Benkaim and Friedrich. I mean, Nunez and Powers are national champions, and they're our number 2 seeds. I mean, so the thing is, too, Steve, they just don't go away. I mean, you look at what happened in the first set, and they just don't stumble. They really don't. I mean, you're talking about Powers, a 2-time national champion, once with John Hughes and one with Nunez, and Nunez is just so chill, and his style is his style. Here we go. Guillermo Nunez to serve. His partner, Mark Powers. You have Gay Friedrich to the top left of our screen, and Russell Benkaim to the top right. I tell you what Nunez and Powers don't want is for Benkaim to get on the roll he was in the first set, because I don't care who you are, I don't know how you deal with that.
Yeah, you could see him bringing a little bit of firepower there in that point. He's been moving forward a lot. This is a little bit of his style. He's got the big ground strokes, but he loves to get into hand-to-hand sort of close contact battle at the net. But he's got to execute, right? I mean, I think this is, you said it, it's going to be a shot maker set. The good news for us and the fans is I think they're going to play, right? They're going to go for their shots. I don't sense it's going to slow down too much, but, wow. How about the feel for that? Just laying it in the corner.
Well, and I think just talking from a tactical perspective, Benkaim and Friedrich can't allow Nunez and Powers to do what they do best. And what is that? That is Nunez, like you just mentioned, getting involved in the back and forth, quick hand-to-hand combat, and certainly Mark Powers' forehand. You cannot let that get on the A train. You just can't.
Yeah, early on, I think Friedrich and Benkaim have to find a way to grind into these games, get into the 40-30.
There's no doubt.
They can't let speed work against them.
And by the way, they 100% need a lead.
Yeah.
Because we saw what happened the first set when they had that lead.
Oh, what a slippery forehand. Wait a minute. I have to take another look at that. I don't know how he dug that out. It looked like it could have been between his legs.
40-30.
Oh, no, just really nice sort of getting his feet out of the way of that. Nice shot there by Joho Media. All right, here's that 40-30 point.
So we got Regalado Salazar playing Leon and Muyo. And then McNerney Morgan playing the winner of this.
It's a nice setup, isn't it?
That's a huge setup.
Feels like a big stage for this new team of Leon and Moyo. New to the big stage, but this is, nice patience there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The tempo of the match is going to be very interesting.
Oh, I don't know how he played it.
Yep.
I don't know how. It's almost like he was a moving pick for Nunez right in there. I don't think Benkaim knew where it came from.
Yeah, I mean, that ball was going to shoot out and it didn't, and Powers just kept his composure.
Yeah, we talked about the importance of that game. All it does is make the second game even more important, right? If you're Benkaim and Friedrich, I don't like the style they're going to have to play or feel like they have to play if they get down 2-0 or 3-love. They were there in the second set, right? So it's something they can do. But yeah, let's see if Friedrich and Benkaim can get a good start in their own serve here.
Yeah, they want to turn it around quick here.
Yeah.
Because that tiebreaker was pretty one-sided.
Yeah, it didn't have a great feel for Benkaim and Friedrich from the beginning. But yeah, Nunez and Powers did everything right.
Do you feel like, from a Benkaim Friedrich standpoint, I love the fact that they're shot makers, but just wait one more ball till you really get to one. That's a great volley by Powers. Not easy with Benkaim, closing all over the middle. Wow. How did Powers hit that, Stevie?
Oh, look at that. Hey, got it. Come on.
I mean,
let's
really,
go.
Really.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it.
What do you mean?
G.A. Nunez brings the game to the game.
That was the Nunez show.
And it's the right spot. I mean, you got to clip him. Russell's moving back. You're going for knees and ankles at that point. So yeah, what a show by Guillermo Nunez.
Well, we talked about it at the end of the last set. Is when is the Nunez show going to start? Well, you just saw the preview.
Yeah. Nice get.
He just reads the court so well and knows where to go. And yeah, I mean, he's there anyways.
Love 30.
This is where Benkaim and Friedrich need to be careful. They actually do need to slow down here, because Nunez and Powers will act like a little bit of a train and run it downhill pretty quick. There's
That's
that
the
lava.
one. That's the one.
Yep. I mean, the first few times I saw him do that a couple years ago, I'm like, I'm not sure if he does it on purpose, but after the last 100, I know he does.
Yeah, so technically difficult, and sometimes when we teach lobbing, we tell people it should be like more of a capital A shape, like you go up to a point, let it come down, versus trying to like lob with depth and, a lower sort of trajectory. So yeah, the technical execution of that shot is so difficult, but I think, Nunez is just hitting it up, right? He's just staying in the point. But yeah, really impressive.
See if Nunez.
Interesting switch there.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, Nunez is just making his mark.
Yeah.
15-40.
So 3 opportunities here to go up 2-love. And I think I mentioned it, Steve. You don't want Nunez and Powers to be out in front too much, because Nunez will, and he never gets carried away.
Wow.
But he just, again, is it Nunez show?
But look, you talked about this in the women's quarterfinal earlier, Guy. The lob sets it up, right? That down the line lob. He sends that team, to different places on the court. And then he gives himself the opportunity to hit an amazing shot, but Friedrich's not sure where to cover either. So Friedrich's a little bit unsettled. Yeah. Impressive 1-2 punch by Guillermo Nunez.
Which one? The last 2 games, you mean? I mean, that's all I could say is I mean.
What a get.
Here.
15-love.
Well, we got shot making.
I mean, by both. I mean, look at Powers right there. I mean, that's an unbelievable get by Benkaim as well. But you could see how Benkaim and Friedrich just run through teams, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Stevie, give me the best shot maker on the men's paddle tour right now. Give it to me.
I mean, it's one of the two guys on this court, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
and they might be 1 and 2.
I go just from watching over and over again. I go Nunez hands down.
Yeah.
30 love.
You know, sometimes I feel as talented as he is, I don't think he ever gets bored, but he could just do so many things that you're just like, the normal person just wouldn't try that, but he can just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he comes at the game in such a relaxed way. A lot of times you see a point start, he doesn't even have his hand on the grip.
That's what I mean.
Or he walks backwards to the line to serve. He hasn't even fully turned around, and he just throws the ball up and starts the point. Like, he's just relaxed, and then he can bring that level of
30
Yeah, there was a match I was calling. He dropped his hat on the court. In the middle, he just like this intense point. He just walked over there casually, picked it up, and started playing the point again. They won the point, but I mean. That little tomahawk, that's the other thing too. When he plays that side, he 100% has that shot, Nunez. And he did play that side when he played a tournament with Salazar recently.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. All right, Benkaim, Friedrich. You know, they look at it and say, hey, I got 2 game points here. Nunez and Power say, hey, win this point and we're back to having the opportunity to go up 3 love.
Wow, I love everything about that cutter. That slash overhead by Russell is so dynamic and can do. That's going to be in. What?
Wow.
Listen, it's only got to be a centimeter over the ground, and let's take another look at it.
Benkaim.
Yeah, he put a little edge on that.
Nunez Powers lead 2 games to 1 in the 3rd set.
Yeah, they're still in it. I mean, I think we were talking about being behind and getting behind, and that's going to be difficult for them. It feels like they weathered a little bit of a wave. Guillermo Nunez played 2 games that were probably a highlight reel amongst themselves. So you have to be encouraged if you're Benkaim and Friedrich being at this point. And again, this is the quarterfinals of the Nationals, right?
And
this
look,
is a big
look
day.
at this! Look at this crowd out here.
The crowd's just getting bigger and bigger.
Oh.
I think the only thing missing from this dynamic, and these are just to set the stage at Canoe Brook, these 2 courts were built and constructed just for the Nationals. We've done it the last couple of years. You know, Philly Cricket last year and the Country Club the year before have done these stadium courts that come up. You don't have the New Jersey scene, right? Last night we had the people wall to wall along the side, almost touching the screen. But yeah, there's a really nice energy and crowd developing. Just missed it.
Love 15.
Yeah, and this 2-stadium court deal is really, really good.
Yeah.
So, and you can see, for those who are watching here, you know, the other stadium court right to our left of the screen, but stands both behind both these courts on each side and to the left of the court that's empty right now, but that'll soon not be empty with the women's semifinals coming up.
Wow, two balls just not coming out.
15.
This doesn't shock me, the ebb and flow of this set. I mean, it's nothing slow about it. It's just, I mean, what is that?
That's the shot. That's what it is. That's the shot. This is the shot in the game right now that I think is so powerful.
Yeah, but who honestly hits it better than what we just saw there?
Yeah, I mean, Nunez and Benkaim
Oh.
lead it. And the lefty-righty difference in how they hit
goodness.
it. Obviously, yeah, that's.
I mean, I don't know anyone that can get that ball back that Benkaim just hit. That paddle head speed, ridiculous.
Oh, he went for the cutter. Now
Here
it's
we
just a
go.
huge pressure point.
This is huge, up from 40-15 to here.
Listen, after that, those 2 or 3 points, getting to 40-15. This is.
It was just out.
That was it.
Really?
Benkaim!
Yeah,
Wow.
tough to see that angle is coming in fast. I almost
out.
ducked because it was coming right at me. Nice camera angle there.
I saw it, Guy. I saw it.
You know, that's a spot. Russell Benkaim's missed a few of those in that spot, like sideline in that little
Wow.
gap in the paint. You know, he's put a lot of balls.
It did look out to me, though. But you know what? Everyone else thought it was good, so.
I think Friedrich thought that serve was out, but didn't have the will to call it after the last point. Listen, here we are, 2-all.
I mean, we're dead even after 2 hours. Here comes Nunez. Parsons conceding, letting him have room to swing.
Oh, what a get. You hear the crowd. Crowd's so
Yes.
into it.
I mean, it's hard not to be in with this shot.
Yeah,
making,
this
right?
is an absolute display for the fans.
Again, you can tell when the big points are, right, Steve?
The value of the points just is getting higher and higher. And yeah, both teams, I mean, this is a 15 love point. You feel this energy in 40-30 and deuce, but yeah, both teams realize, I think this game's important.
Wow.
Nice call there. I mean,
wow.
I mean, how tough a spot, so they keep finding the ways to get out of. It's like,
I mean, it's just shot making.
they're handcuffed, and they just find ways to sort of put the paddle on the ball. Doesn't matter if it's behind them, if they're turned backwards.
Well, the thing, too, Steve, is even at the highest level, most teams cannot stay in points like this. I mean, these guys are making amazing gets.
Gabe Friedrich doing a great job in that corner. Yeah, like the pull on the trigger, but it was a ball he did not want to see going into the net.
I mean, I don't even really know if we call it momentum shifts in this match. I haven't really felt that as much as it's just who plays better and when. But I don't really feel like it's like a severe momentum shift. Do you?
Oh, it stayed in right on the back of the line. No, I mean, I think we called it for, oh, he missed that one wide. We called it from the beginning. We expected them to play, being a shot maker's match. I mean,
that's
just
just what
brought
I think
everything
it
we
is.
thought. Yeah.
I don't feel like you never see like a team going to 2 or 3 games where it's just like
one-way traffic.
Yeah, it hasn't happened. I guess my point is if a team plays a bad game, then the next game they don't play another bad game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? just like with that tiebreaker, which probably was the most one-sided 5 minutes of the match. I mean, it didn't affect Benkaim and Friedrich coming into this set. All right, Nunez and Powers, 2 game points here.
What great defense.
How digging that. Is it going to be Nunez show? Wow.
Oh, it's in. No, he missed it.
What are we
He missed
talking about?
A little bit of an ambitious spot, but what a point. What a point.
Wow.
And the game just felt important. So, yeah, Nunez Powers get to 3. 3-2. Yeah, just a, you know, it's everything the crowd wanted. It's everything we thought was going to come into this match. And I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of this sort of energy level. But, yeah, what a great point.
I mean, and you know what's so cool, too, Steve, is no one's going away.
Yeah.
I mean, neither team. I mean, no one's going away. I mean, you would have to probably give the edge to Nunez and Powers just because of the experience, but it doesn't really feel that way.
No, Friedrich and Benkaim are playing.
Yeah, I mean, they're this moment is not too big for them at all.
And they want it. I can tell you, Russell loves this energy. He loves the crowd. He loves the importance.
I mean, it doesn't feel like they shouldn't be here for one moment.
Yeah, Powers is going to go look for that ball. You know, I feel, Guy, a little bit like Mark Powers has a little bit more to bring to this match, right?
He does. No, he does. And he has, I mean, wow. Ball has just not come off the side. He's cleaned up that forehand a little bit, you know, in the sense that, I mean, I always like when he hits it because of what we discussed, but I mean, he's making it now. I mean, he's never going to stop swinging at it, but he's making it. Hey, Dr. Bunny, we need our fellow commentator, Dr. Bunny, back here. Dr. Bunny's here. Does Dr. Bunny have a prediction for this match? He says it's
Brad
too,
Easterbrook.
Brad Easterbrook says it's too close to call.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Oh, what an absolute defensive, just stay with it by Mark Powers.
Here comes Benkaim. Show.
Yeah.
30-15.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're basically almost 2.5 hours in and about to be dead even if Benkaim and Friedrich win this.
These are the series of points that have kept Benkaim in this.
Yeah,
you know.
they go back and forth.
It's the last thing you want to do is give them free points because at some point they're going to be winning points with their offense.
Right.
I mean,
it's just
you don't know how to play it. You don't know how to play it, right? If you're Mark Powers, that spin can do so many different things. It can move so.
How about this? If they can't lob Benkaim and get it up, drive the ball.
Yeah.
Because no one can deal with that overhead. It doesn't matter
There's too much on it that.
Well,
we've seen Mark Powers trying to figure out how to play it. Like, I'm not going to let it go towards the neck. I'm not going to let it get to the screen, because off the screen's a little bit unpredictable.
Well, Benkaim could run like a master class on that overhead there. I honestly don't.
How's that?
Think. What?
I mean, it's just a little bit too much down up. Oh, he's not going away. He wants this. He wants it. He wants it. Let's go. Let's go, Russell Benkaim. He wants it, huh?
What?
I mean, how many times was I about to say you don't want any of that? But he just kept going back at it.
No. And how are your hands that good, Benkaim?
Let's go.
Oh, my goodness.
Think he's going to hit this one?
Yeah,
all
smart.
Right, nice, smart.
Smart. And I tell you something else.
Yeah, you know that's going behind.
Yeah, it's all right. Good move. No angle to hurt Friedrich.
Yeah, that's a leap of faith, letting that ball go into the neck.
Oh.
15 all.
Look, he's feeling it. It's a good look. He's balanced.
Great look.
Yeah.
Nunez is a little bit off. He probably played a little bit closer to Powers, but yeah, it's the right spot. How about the touch?
By the way,
15-30.
for the first time in a while, I'm starting to feel a little momentum here. I mean, they got to slow him down now, or he's going to slow himself down.
Yeah.
But again, it can just go back and forth. The momentum is not sustainable. It hasn't been. Wow.
I mean, so close.
40-30.
Wow. From me saying momentum, all of a sudden, here we are.
Well, it's 2 returns. 2 missed returns.
Smart by Benkaim to throw that ball up.
What a nice little spot there. Nice pace. Oh, I think he was waiting.
Yeah, he was.
He felt like Friedrich wanted to pull the trigger. And lots of different spots.
They got to be careful about driving when they shouldn't. With Nunez hanging, he will drop volley you quicker or spin it. I mean, they made good decisions here, but don't get bored. It's one of the longest points in the match right here.
He wants it. I mean. Oh,
wow. Wow. And again, at this stage of the match, Benkaim and Friedrich 100% need the net, with Benkaim hitting his cutter like he's hitting it.
3 all, 40 all, set a piece, sudden deuce. Okay, like the start. I like Benkaim just getting into the point and figuring out where the energy is going to come from. We talked about those 2 missed returns, so really smart play.
Game, Nunez powers. Nunez
Yeah, no look
powers.
by us. We can't get a read on that ball.
No.
In the second set.
Wow.
Small moment.
That's what I mean.
though.
Shot making.
Small moment, yeah. Yeah, you're either going to make it
Yeah.
or you're
I
not
mean,
going to make it.
I don't
but
disagree with it.
Yeah. He had a good look.
I mean, the difference in a match like this is, hey, it's not a tactical problem, right? Hey, did you make the right decision to hit that shot? Absolutely the right decision. Technically, just got to make it. You make it, you probably
You're
are
a
still
hero.
yeah,
You're a hero.
You're still in the point, or you won the point. You miss it, it's 4-3.
Yeah, the shot selection's only wrong if you miss it. I like the look, and obviously it was that close
it's
that
a
both
great
teams
look.
had to take a second look at it. So
Absolutely. I don't think either one of these teams have made consecutively bad decisions over and over again. That's why we are where we are.
Love 15.
And both of these teams have gone away from giving away freebies like that too. See if Powers and Nunez can capitalize.
Love 30.
Now, Benkaim and Friedrich got to pump the brakes.
yeah.
Sometimes, Steve, too, this is where Nunez kind of makes his mark. You know, things are kind of chill and slow, and then all of a sudden he speeds it up. I think Friedrich and Benkaim definitely need to make sure they lob well here. Don't let Nunez get into his pattern and roll. Wow.
15, 30.
Yeah, the energy was sucked out of the room, you know, after that last game. It got amped up so high. So this is not only, not only so important for Benkaim and Friedrich, but they need to get the crowd. The crowd got quiet as well.
Listen, win or lose, Friedrich and Benkaim need Benkaim touching the ball as much as he can. Fact. I mean, he's just a difference maker, Steve.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's tough to let that ball go to the screen. You can see, I mean, that's like moving 2+ panels. That one sat up a little bit. Oh, that's a nice stretch there. I wasn't sure who was going to take that ball.
wow, what a great ball
How's that
by
backhand?
Benkaim. Oh, my gosh. I almost feel like if this is the way I could describe this match, it's come down to, out of all 4 of these players, what player misses the ball that they just normally don't miss? You know what I mean? It's not, no one's making bad decisions. And they're making good decisions on when to go for what they're going for, whether it be overheads, cutters, drop volleys, drives. You think, too, Benkaim, because he hits that slider as well as Nunez, just knows how to defend it? I mean, I know
mean,
it's
some of them are undefendable.
well, Benkaim's are. I mean, I thought Nunez's were until I saw Benkaim's today.
It's another sticky seam. I think that ball just got caught up.
What'd you call it before? Don't say it. Don't say it. We don't say that in Alabama.
The knuckleball.
No.
I use a different word.
Because Denise and Lauren are here. You could say your word. Go ahead. And then you could see why I don't say it in Alabama. Go ahead.
The googly.
Yeah, the googly. I don't like
It's like
that
a
word.
knuckleball.
Yeah, that word doesn't work in Alabama.
All right. Here we go. Game point.
I mean.
Missed it. He missed it wide.
Nunez Powers lead the third set, 5 games to 3.
All right.
Listen, at the end of the day, I think you chalk this up to one thing right now. Win or lose the match, Nunez and Powers, but to be here right now, 100% experience. I mean.
Yeah, they started that game off. False first ball miss, right? And they were digging out of a hole, and they almost got out of it.
I don't mean it in a negative way. I'm just saying these guys have been here before, and they've been here recently. I'm not talking about even the Nationals, just in these matches where, you know what? Maybe I am talking about the Nationals. I mean, what other paddle tournament in the country do you have all these 200 or 300 people sitting in 1,000 people at the site watching your match? I don't feel like it's affected Benkaim and Friedrich at all, but at the same time, how could it not? I don't know.
He got out of the way. I mean, that's no small feat. Yeah, when Nunez moves over to the left, he's even more dangerous. You think he's out of his bounds and out of his territory, but when he leans over, that's in. He just has so much torque on the ball.
Yeah, true.
What a
look,
dig.
what is that by Powers?
What a great look, Mark Powers.
What was that show?
Oh, he made it.
He did.
I thought it was. I saw the high five. I thought it was a frustration, release. Okay.
Oh, 30 love?
Yeah.
30
he missed,
love.
he missed it.
I didn't think that was in.
Yes, correct. 30 love.
Okay.
Nunez show, Stevie.
I mean, a couple highlights from this match, you think?
No, I mean just right now.
Don't
hit a short ball.
I
don't hit a short ball.
Yeah, I don't love having to predict how these balls are going to move. If you're Gabe Friedrich, what a tough. Yeah.
There's Nunez in the middle of nowhere, volleying like no big deal. Yeah.
Why not?
Yep.
I think my shoulder hurts just watching that. I mean, he's got the torque and he just comes around it.
What name did we give that a set ago?
Remind me.
Oh, it starts with a D and ends with a Y. It's a daddy overhead.
Yeah, it's just a big, big, big ball.
I mean, you might as well just set your paddle down when you see him standing there. I mean, it's like, I don't really want to break my ankle.
All right, they're clawing back.
And again, this is what Friedrich and Benkaim have been doing all day. I mean, they just don't go away. Just out.
40-30.
2 match points.
Yep.
Here we go. the one thing I would say to here is Benkaim and Friedrich did not want to get caught up in a hand-to-hand combat like this right here. I just said it. You do not want to get caught up in that.
What a finish. What a match. A lot of back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Crowd
not what
loved
you
it.
want to do on match point. Listen, Steve, great match by Benkaim and Friedrich. What a great team.
Great team.
Honestly,
Yeah, like the
great
team.
team. And by the way, if they're not playing Nunez and Powers, they could beat anyone in the country the way they play. I mean, they are that good. And Nunez and Powers, experience. I mean, they've done it all tournament. Congrats to them.
Yeah.
Steve,
Great stuff. More paddle to come.
Yeah.
So we're going to be back with the women's semifinals at 3, the men's semifinals at 5. For Guy Moore, I'm Steve Sullivan, and that's a wrap.
Thanks, Stevie.
The business owners that I'm working with have entrusted Corient in this work because we're really focused on supporting them in their important endeavors. They're functioning every day in their zone of genius, and their expectation of us is we're doing the same. My name is Anna Diaz. I'm a partner and wealth advisor at Corient. When we think about the work we're doing for our clients, we think about first financial, absolutely. It is not uncommon that our very successful business owners and clients are making disjointed decisions. Our job is to provide a proactive strategy so the filter in which they make these decisions is informed. Second is the emotional load. Our clients often are asking themselves, what am I missing? Our job is to remove that mental load so they feel that their strategy is optimized, is simplified, and is executed cleanly. And the third is generational. Absolutely, there is technical design that goes into that, but it is also the thoughtful impact they want to have with what they've created.